What's up, YouTubers? Free to play gaming here again. Tonight I'm working on my Lucian. I'm going to make him a 6-star, hopefully. So I'm just working on some final touches here. As you can see, I got my 4-star light imp here. I have two 5-star light imps as well. And I was using those to clear Giant's Keep B10 with a 3... Sorry, not light imp, water imp. I was using a 3 water imp team to clear Giant's B10, and since the update, this is no longer viable. So to make the best of a bad situation here, I'm going to be using my water imps as fodder material. So I'm going to turn this 4-star into a 5-star, and then it'll just be level 1. So I'm going to use him to level up my Lucian to a 6-star. So I'm pretty excited about this. So doing some final touches here, just want to make sure everything's right. So okay, we'll evolve this water imp. Okay. So now we have a 5-star level 1 here. He'll be one of the fodder monsters. So I think I'm ready to do this. Takes a long time to get enough for a 6-star. You guys know that though. Takes a lot of farming. So I'm going to be feeding him these 2 water jokers. That's going to give him 2 skill ups. So not only are they used in the evolution, which is great, but he's going to get 2 skill ups from this as well. Now when I made my Lucian 4-star to 5-star, I should have used these level 1 when they were 4 stars. But seeing as how I forgot to do that when I made him a 5-star, I just went ahead and leveled these guys up to max and then fed them 4 4-star monsters apiece. So now they're both level 5. So I'll still get the benefit making him go to level 6 and get the skill ups. So it wasn't really a big deal that I forgot to use these. Kind of making up for it now. So what else do I have here for fodder material? Oh yeah, I was going to use one more of these imps. So I already made sure to take the runes off these imps. It's a rune removal day right now. It might not be for you when you see this video. But this kind of hurts. You know, this is already a max level 5-star. But I'm going to keep one of them just in case I need one in the future, but I doubt I'll need 2. And I'm just going to use it. This is the first time I've used a max level 5-star as fodder material for a 6-star, but you know, it might not be the last time. I might actually turn this Inferno into some fodder material as well, because 6-star monsters really are super important to doing some of the later content in this game, and just competing in high level arena. 6 stars are way more powerful than 5 stars. Sadly, it takes so long to get your monsters to 6-star, but it's very important in the game. Okay, so I have a 5-star Minotaurus as well. So here we go, the big money Lucian. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with here very shortly. So we can kind of see his max level's going to go up, and once he goes to level 1, his hit points, attack, and defense is going to go down, of course, like all monsters. But I don't know if his stats are going to go down. Let's take a quick look at him, just so I can do a comparison to see if any of his other stats go down. So I just want to record him real quick to see what his stats are currently at max level 5. So okay, 662 attack, 6780 hit points. So you can see he's already above 1800 for attack, so he's already hitting really hard. And seeing as how we're here, we might as well go over the runes for him. So I got a little unconventional runes going on right now. And the reason behind this, normally Fatal Blade is suggested for Lucian. The blade so that he gets more critical hits, and Fatal just so that he hits as hard as possible. So with this rune combination you want attack percent. Well, the only 6-star attack percent rune I had was a focus rune. And it was plus 15. So you can see plus 63% attack. This is huge. This is pretty much the best rune you can possibly get. The bad part is that it's focus, and focus isn't quite as good as Blade on Lucian, but focus isn't a bad choice either. So I decided to go with the attack percent 6-star rune, just for this fact. Now the other one, it's a 6-star as well, plus 12. This Fatal one's plus 12. It's only a 4-star, and I think this is it's only 3-star. This one, plus 12 as well. But overall, he's got See, this is plus 63. It's just so much more powerful than the 4 stars, the 3 stars, 4 stars, or 5 stars. The 6-star attack percent runes are just awesome. So that's why I decided to go with this. So I got 2 focus runes here. They're both 6 stars. So it's going to help. He's going to be a real force to be reckoned with this rune combination. I'm willing to sacrifice the small amount of crit loss to get a little bit more accuracy, but the main reason is to get this extra attack percent. So this might make sense to do with some of your monsters as well. Even if you don't have the ideal rune set, if you have a 6-star attack percent rune and you're going for an arena team, maybe even if it's not even the right rune set, the rune set's only worth, accuracy plus 20 or critical plus 20, or if the fatal plus 30, attack percent plus 30. But really, this entire set's worth plus 30%. This rune itself, just this single rune, is worth 63%. So you kind of got to weigh the pros and cons. If you have 6-star attack percent runes, even if they're not fatal runes, if I had other 6-star attack percent runes, I would put them in these slots in a heartbeat, just because it's way bigger of a bonus than the set is. So think about that. Maybe that'll help you out here. And hopefully you'll watch this while you still have a little bit of time left for Rune Removal Day. And if not, they have these quite often. Probably once a month they'll have a Rune Removal Day. Okay, so let's 6-star this guy right now. Pretty excited. This will be my 3rd 6-star. Whoops. So in the comments, I'd like to know what you guys' favorite monster is. Do you guys is Lucian? I know a lot of people really like Lucian. Is that your favorite monster? Maybe you have. What's the best monster on your team, and what's your favorite? I'd like to know that from the viewers here today. So okay, just want to make sure these are the right monsters. Okay, looks good. Whew. 6-star Lucian. And he's got his glow here. So I have 3 6-star monsters here. Amplitude. Oh, this is perfect. This is the skill I was hoping for. Do it again. Alright. That's awesome. I'm lucky. I just want to make sure that's what I was looking for, because that's his 3rd skill, I believe. And that's the one that ignores defenses and is an AoE attack. So that's the main skill that I really want to level up for this guy. Oh, he's at the beginning now. He's my 6-star. So I have 3 6-stars, and you can see they're all win-based. Alright. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So now I just got another 20% damage with this attack. And this is his lead-off attack. This is his most powerful one. So if I could get this cooldown -1, I'd be super happy here. I think I have 5 Devilmon I've been saving just to feed Lucian here. And if I get some of these, that's good too, especially for Surprise Box, because this is an AoE attack as well. So I will be using this a lot in dungeons. So getting these damage percents and the cooldown turn, good stuff here. Even a single target attack. This isn't so good. This isn't so good. But the damages, those are always helpful. So I'd just be thrilled if I could get 2 more here with the Devilmons. So let's go ahead and feed him the Devilmons. I think I have to take him out of storage first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not even going to put anything back in storage right now. I'm going to feed all 5 of them to him at the same time and see what happens. I think it's random what skills power up. If anybody knows, maybe it's not random. Maybe you can actually specify somehow which skills get powered up. Alright, here we go. I'm excited to get this guy on my team. He's going to be a huge powerhouse. To go alongside my Julian, I didn't want to get flying cards. I didn't want to get flying cards. Surprise box. Alright, there's level 4. Level 5. Alright! That's awesome. Okay, now he's a real powerhouse. Boy, I can't wait to use him. He's just going to do so much damage. I got to get him up to level 35 now. Alright, look at that. Plus I got the surprise box. So what's it going to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more Devilmon to fully skill up this guy. But I think I'm going to just, if I can get these 3, I'm going to stop on his normal attack. Just because Devilmons are so rare, I could easily throw the Devilmons on my Shemite here. So, alright, very cool, guys. What else did I want to go over in this video? Oh yeah, let's just talk about some of these runes and rune removal day here. A good suggestion, if you can do this as much as you want, you can try out different runes today, different rune sets, but what makes a lot of sense is go into your monsters. You can see how many runes you have here now after the update. So as long as you have a rune, the first thing I would do is I'd go through your runes and sell the ones you don't need. So look for any 2 stars, 1 stars, 3 stars. First thing is to sell those. Get this number down as low as you can. And then systematically go through some of the monsters that you want to change out and test runes for. And, pick a few, and then pick other monsters that currently have those types of runes. So, for example, I took the runes off my Clara earlier today, and then I came over because she had Despair Focus runes, and I was interested in getting my Shemite with the best Despair Focus runes possible, because my team now consists of these 3 characters and Megan. Clara used to be a member of my team, but she just lost out to Lucian. So I took all the runes off Clara, and I also looked at the runes on my other monsters to see if there was any focus or despair runes, and there wasn't. So then I went over to my Shemite, and then I started looking through the focus and despair runes to get the absolute best one. So I had another 6-star attack percent rune here that used to be on the Clara, so I switched that out and then picked my other next focus rune because I only had 1 more slot for a focus rune, and I picked a 6-star for that one, and just made sure I had good runes all around the board for my main arena monster. So I'm maxing out my 4-person team as much as possible, and then after I get done getting the absolute best runes for my 4 monsters here, then go back to your 5th, 6th, 7th monsters. The other monsters you plan on using in dungeons. For example, I'll probably take the runes off this guy just because I don't really plan on using him now that I have the Megan too much, but in a certain dungeon situation he might be useful. But you can take the runes off right now for free. And I know this video is going to be outdated in a day, but when this rune removal event's going on, take the runes off and store them. Especially with the new update, after you beat any level, any dungeon, and let's say you get a rune, you can immediately sell that rune. So you don't have to keep an extra 20 slots here, so you don't have to constantly come back and choose all your runes and sell them. You can sell them as soon as you get them now, so that's a huge advantage. So I suggest taking these runes off because you might need them for another monster when you decide you want to incorporate another monster in your team, and it doesn't cost anything to put them on. So when it's free to take them off, do that if you don't plan on using that monster right away. Then you'll have these runes to put onto other monsters. It doesn't cost anything to put them on. That's the only thing I'm getting at here. I'm actually going to remove this one because I haven't used my Wind Dragonite. I need to go through my runes and figure out who needs what. My Hua here, I definitely need to get runes on her. Got to get runes on. I'm going to try to max out my Rauk. He's going to be the next one I try to get the best runes possible for. Now that I have my 4 team as good as I think I can do right now with the runes I have available to me. And then I'm going to put runes on Clara She's definitely going to be in the dungeons with me doing some battles. And I'm going to rune up my Oracle. Definitely want to get her going for dungeon battles and things like that. Whole bunch of these monsters. I really need to 5-star my Phantom Thief too. I said this was going to be the next monster, and then I totally went straight to Lucian and got him 6-star just because I couldn't wait. Super excited for this guy. Let's take a look at him right now. Okay, so his attack definitely went down because he just got evolved, but once this level gets back up to 30, I'm kind of excited to see how good this is going to be. The only thing I can really do to improve him greatly anymore is get some more 6-star runes here for attack percent. And these are so rare. Just keep making sure you're checking the magic shop as often as you can. It resets every hour, so check it every time it gets reset. And keep looking for those 6-star attack percent runes. Even if it's not the element you're looking for, it's probably going to help you out tremendously if you can get some of the 6 stars. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're excited about my Lucian as much as I am. And I hope you have a successful rune removal day and your teams get that much better. Why don't we do some arena battles? Just so we can kind of... People seem to like seeing some of these. If you're not doing very well in arena, maybe I can give you a few pointers here. So okay, this is a kind of a difficult team, it looks like, doesn't it? So you got Chloe as leader. She's going to add defense to all ally monsters in the arena. She's also got this invincibility shield she wants to cast. I think this is a poor setup for this team actually, because I'm not scared of it at all, because I'm going to get to attack first because I have a speed leader. Chloe doesn't. If this team was using... Oh, okay, so this is a light succubus. I always get the water one and light one mixed up. The water one has the speed leader skill, which is very important, and the light one has the hit point skill, which I don't think is quite as important. So they got a 4-star Julian here. That's a little scary, you know. Huge heavy hitter. It's a 6-star level 40. They got a healing monster here. When he crits, he's going to heal their team. She's got the invincibility, the light succubus. What's this main thing for her? AoE attack here, reducing speed on all enemies. So that's probably the main reason to have her on your team. You know, so kind of a scary team build here, but with my speed leader, see, okay, I definitely don't want to take Clara. I'm going to throw my Lucian, even though he's level 4. I still think I can beat this team, so let's see what shakes out here. I didn't plan on doing any of these arena fights, but they're always fun to do. And you learn as much from doing these arena fights and analyzing the other team's monsters as you do from helping other players out, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so Spell of Strengthening, Megan's main purpose. She gets to attack first. That lets my other monsters' attack bars fill up. I'm going to cast my AoE attack here on my Shemite. Got 3 stuns right off the bat. That's tough luck for them. Then my Julian comes in here with some heavy hitting. He got another stun, so they're all stunned right now. Poor team. Alright, Amplitude Magic, and I just got the skill ups for this. This is going to be pretty heavy hitting even though he's only level 4. Let's see what happens. Whammo. Not a problem. So if he was level 40, that probably would have wiped out everybody except the Chloe here. So they're done. I just killed 3 of their monsters. They're down to Chloe here. And Chloe's going to go down too. It's just a matter of time. So this is the power of the speed leader team with a Megan. Okay, so she's got invincibility up. That'll go away here shortly. It's taken a little while to kill her though. She's pretty darn strong. Boy, I'd be mad if she actually was able to take my whole team out, but there's no way. She's done. Alright. So that took a little while, but I was in no danger at all during that arena battle. Let's see if we can't pick another more difficult team. Let's give ourselves a challenge here. Okay, Megan is leader. So Megan's leader skill here. It's going to be attack power of all ally monsters in the arena. I'm not familiar with this character, Eridus. Okay, what's his skills? Attacks all enemies. 10% chance to stun. That's kind of scary, especially if he gets to go before my characters. Attacks all enemies again. Each attack has a 40% chance of increasing the enemy's chance of... Wow. This seems like a really good monster. It's a hit point monster, though. It's not an attack monster, but I'm going against the defense team. So kind of scary on this one. Ooh, I don't know if I don't even really want to fight this team. This team might kick my butt here. You got 3 6-star monsters with a Megan. Okay, and of course the Ramagos, we know what he can do. Once you do over half damage to him, he can come back and clean shot an enemy, inflicting the amount of hit points he's lost in one attack. There's no way to block it. It just pretty much destroys one of your monsters. And then of course you got this Rauk here. They sometimes scare me, especially on a 6-star level 40. You know, you just never know how lucky this Rauk's going to get, and if he's going to get to consecutively attack you, you're in trouble. He can one-shot any monster if he gets lucky. So he's unreliable, but he's scary too at the same time. Why not? Who cares if we lose, right? Let's see if my speed team can take him out with a level 4 Lucian. This would be pretty cool if I could. I'm not thinking I will, though. I got a feeling this monster's going to give me trouble. All 3 of them are going to give me trouble. Let's see. Okay, at least we get to go first. Spell of Strengthening. Their Megan still hasn't gone, so that is a very good thing. Maybe I can stun her. If I can stun her, or just wipe her out with this. Come on, kill her, kill her. Alright. Alright. That was a good start. This monster's not as scary as I thought. The hit points are going down pretty quick on it. Alright, 2 are out of the picture here. Let's finish off. Oh, I threw auto attack on, which... Oh, okay. Boy, we really wiped the floor on them. That was pretty lucky. But that's the power of the speed team right now. That's the current meta in the game, and if you're following it, it's going to really be pretty easy for you. Okay, so we wiped that entire board, so we got 2 more arena invitations. So I think pretty soon I'm going to see how far I can get in arena. Once I get my Lucian up to max level. Megan might be my next character, and then I'll have a full 6-star team that I can really try to push far into this game. So okay, we got the Wind Archangel. He's going to give extra hit points to all water monsters. They got... Rena's got water. It's a 5-star. Not scared. Should be a pretty easy team to beat here. So I'm wondering how far I can get in arena. I haven't had the time lately to really push myself to get as far as I can. I'm thinking I could hit 1600 fairly easy, though. I'm hoping, at least. I should be able to get in that 10,000 range. Alright, here we go. Ooh, no stuns. But, no bother. Killed 2 of them. They got a lot of hit points with that Angel's attack. It's okay. Oh, he's a healer, that's right. Super heal. Alright, we're going to try to kill the Rena. Shouldn't be too difficult here. Toad Poison. And then we're going to do this. The Toad Poison kind of didn't work quite right. Usually it'll take off her shield, but it didn't do that for me. Okay. Rena should be dead now. Oh, come on. Finish her off. Alright. And I should be able to take out 1 monster against 4. Even with the towers. Hopefully. I don't know. This Archangel's got a ton of hit points in defense. He's slowly going down, but he's got those massive heals that scare me. Alright. He's got a lot of debuffs on him now. Now he's stunned. Alright, we got him. That's a heck of a monster, though. Boy, that's a strong defensive team. If they had a little better other monsters with that Archangel, If they had a 6-star Rune with that Archangel, that would be a heck of a defensive team right there. Sadly, we're not all lucky enough to get those Archangels. Okay, so this is a little scary team. This is a speed leader here, the Sylph. Not awakened though, but it is a 6-star. That's very interesting right there. I wonder. Not sure why they haven't awakened her yet. Maybe this is a pay-to-win player and they just spent a lot of money getting other things and they never bothered farming the awakening materials. Then they got a 6-star lure as well who isn't awakened. You know, you don't see this very often. Then they got a 5-star natural here, Charlotte, and she's gonna have some AoE attacks. This is a really good monster. I wish I could get my hands on one. And then a 6-star Ramagos. So they got all 6-star monsters. Let's see what happens. Shouldn't be. Well, we'll see. Sometimes these types of teams surprise me a little bit. If they have really high resistance, could be in a little bit of trouble. Because I won't get any stuns off, and I don't think I'll be able to kill them with one set of attacks. Okay, let's see if we can get some stuns. No stuns. Well, I'll at least kill the lure. And we'll kill that girl right there. Clean shot, that hurts. Oh well. So Ramagos, you know, people love putting him on their defensive teams, but my opinion is, you know, he's got that clean shot, which I guess is pretty good, but you know, it's kind of a one-hit wonder. I don't know what the cooldown is on it, but it's really only good one time. You know, so Ramagos makes a really good defensive team member, I think, against a Rune. If you have like a 6-star, really high hit point Rune, they kind of go hand in hand because the Rune's healing the Ramagos. The Ramagos one-shots somebody, and then it can kind of get ready to do it again. But if the Ramagos kills somebody, then it gets that defense up buff. So boy, this video is getting kind of long. Hope you guys are enjoying these fights a little bit. So now this is kind of my arch enemy team right here, Tyron. Not only is he a speed leader, but he's got AoE freeze, and if he's got despair runes, he stuns and or freezes all my monsters. So 6-star Tyron, these teams usually kick my butt, especially with the Megan here. But I think my Megan's bigger, so let's see what happens. I'm purposefully trying to pick some harder battles here, not going just for the easy ones, to try to make this a little more exciting and learn a little bit more about the team builds here. So okay, my Megan's bigger, we get to go first. That's huge. If we didn't go first, we would definitely lose, I think. Okay, come on, stuns. At least they're water. Okay, we stunned the Tyron. That was huge there. And I think this is going to kill the Megan. Megan and the Lucian there. That's why I don't really recommend that 3-star monster. She goes down awfully easy. So okay, that was pretty easy. We 1 round of attacks and we didn't even take any damage. That's awfully nice. Okay, so we're climbing the point ladder here. One more arena ticket left. Let's go for somebody difficult here. Oh, I didn't want to pick one this difficult. This is a heck of a good defensive team here. This is really my where I would probably struggle. This is a good defensive team. But for the last battle, let's see if we can't keep up the win streak. You know, I could have beat one of the other players a lot easier than this team. But if we lose, not a big deal. At least I know I'll get to go first. Well, I didn't know that, but luckily I do. My Megan's very speedy. I made sure of that. She's got a lot of runes with substats that give her speed as well. It's not just enough to have swift runes and the 2-slot speed rune with a Megan. You know, go for substats that have high plus speed as well. The more speed, the better. Super important. Can't emphasize that enough. Okay, well, we stunned their Megan, so that was very important. I still don't like that this Tyron's probably going to attack. If not next, right after my Lucian. That scares me. Come on, Lucian, finish that Tyron off, and we'll be in good shape. Alright. Let's take out the Rauk, because he is unpredictable. Well, actually, let's see if we can't hurt the bear man. Okay, this should take out Rauk here. Alright, we won them all, guys. We got pretty lucky. Maybe it's not luck. Maybe my team has really come a long way. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned a little something from those arena battles. Post your comments on my Lucian and my team. And let me know your favorite monster. Just throw it out there. Even if it's, I'm not looking for the best monster. What's your favorite right now? Which monster are you most excited to have on your team right now? Or which monster would you absolutely love to get that you think is just elite sauce? So, talk to you guys later. Free to play gaming, signing out. Thanks for all the support. You guys take care.